Breezy. Hi, sweet girl. Miss Breeze. What are you doing? Hey, good morning, everybody. Good morning, Becky. This is Brittany and Breezy Bobcat at Big Cat Rescue in Tampa, Florida. Good morning, Deb. Hi, Larry. Breezy's like a stone statue right now. Hi, Diana. Are you even gonna blink? Good morning, Mary. Got Breezy Bobcat here. Oh, here she comes. You're so silly. Hi, Cynthia. Miss Breeze. What are you doing, lady? What is this I'm holding? Hi, Rochelle. Good morning, everybody. This beautiful girl is Breezy Bobcat. Hello, Alice. Good morning. Good morning, Mirza. Hi, Jennifer. Good morning, Nicole. Sandy, thank you all for joining us. What are you doing, lady? So gorgeous. Are you gonna roof at me? You looked like you wanted to. Good morning, Cheryl. Where are you going? She is. She's being very curious now. She's like, I think I want to swat that thing you're holding, which is my camera and my stabilizer. There's the cutest bobcat tail in the world. And there she goes. Oh, hello to Denmark and Australia. Love seeing where you guys are all watching from. I know nothing about the Explore cameras being down, and that's definitely not an area I know much about, so I apologize. Don't have an update on that. We got a ton of rain, as you can see. Areas where we don't normally have standing water, we have standing water. So forgive me when I'm walking. I will not be watching the screen. I will be watching where I walk. Trying to maneuver my way around. So last night was really fun. Our amazing enrichment team all got together last night and had a handout night. So they had been making a theme for Taco Tuesday, but they only meet on Wednesdays. So they had a Taco Tuesday on a Wednesday night. But Afton will produce a video that will come out on a Tuesday. And we handed out some of the cutest enrichment, so I kind of wanted to see what some of it looks like today. We did get photos and video and 360 footage, and it was really cute. Let's see, I was going to see if Perfection was out, but it doesn't look like it. Perfect little girl in there. There she is. There she is. Oh, my stabilizer's gone nuts. Perfection. The Ocelot is in her den. Oh yeah, the ducks. The ducks and birds. And actually, pretty much nobody minds all the water around, just the keepers. The cages are built so that they're a little bit higher up for the elevation, so the water drains out. But then it pools around the enclosures, which is where the keepers walk. So that's fun. Hi, duck. All right, let's go see. Oh, forgive me. Let me try the stabilizer again. Good morning, Michelle. Hi, Amy. Oh, there we go. Let's see if it works. Oh yeah, Tut's enrichment has all but fallen in, and Tut's enjoying it while he eats breakfast. So Tut got a taco bus. We have some really cute pictures of him. He at one point looked like he was driving the taco bus last night. It was so cute. Eating breakfast. This is King Tut. He is a Savannah cat. looks like the rain wreaked havoc on your cute little enrichment. Yeah, our enrichment team, this was made by keeper Bonnie. And keeper Alyssa made an amazing taco for Andre and Amanda, but Amanda never really plays with anything. Not until after the boys had taken all they wanted. But Andre absolutely loved it. We have some really cute footage of that. So since he's eating breakfast, and he's a very picky eater, I'm gonna leave him to it. Nabisco and Mrs. both got tacos last night. Super, super cute. And that's the remnants of Biscuit's taco right there. And someone's stalking me from back there. I think he was stalking that bird, now he's stalking me. This is Nabisco Bobcat. Did you ever play with your taco, sir? Look at him. As soon as I start to creep around the side, he'll probably follow. Yep, there he comes. You are so sneaky. You are so sneaky. You are getting to be such a silly hunter. He cracks me up because he practically hides behind like a blade of grass and thinks that he's hiding. It's so cute. You wouldn't survive out there, sir. Nope. Yeah, you always know what's coming with him. He is ridiculous. Let's see if Mrs. was adorable with her cute little taco last night. She picked it up in her mouth and ran around with it and then cuddled with it. It's really silly. I actually don't see it. She might have taken it to a different area. Hi, bud. You quit swatting at stuff. You quit swatting at stuff. He's so bad. And Simba also got a taco last night that he loved. Yeah, I don't see Mrs. Let's see, Simba's little taco is still down there in the grass. Simba! Did you have so much fun? He is on the other side, but as you can see, we can't get over there. Let's see if we go back around this way. So I don't have rain boots anymore. Mine sprung a leak. And unfortunately, if I wear them, I just wind up sucking up more water than not and then sloshing around in it all day. So unfortunately, if they're rained out, I can't get to them today. And keepers all have their boots, so that's what matters. I can get to Pharaoh. And here's Miss Ariel. She's like, nope, no thanks, lady. Oh, I can almost get to Pharaoh. Almost get to Pharaoh. He's the smart one. That's his feeding lockout. If you guys are new to us, that's where they get breakfast every morning and they know they have fresh water available. Oh, Mary, that's sweet. Honestly, I don't know. My shoe size varies depending on the shoe. It could be anywhere from a 7 to an 8 usually. There's Ariel. She's a rarity to see up moving. Her favorite spot is to lay on the very top of that platform where you pretty much can barely see her. So if you guys are just joining, we got a ton of rain last night. Everything's super flooded and I'm without rain boots. So when I'm walking, I'm just watching where I'm going. Not really watching the screen, I'm sorry. So we'll take a little drive. My golf cart's over here. I saw Max and Marianne did a number on their enrichment from last night, so maybe we'll go look at them real quick. They got a giant burrito for the Taco Tuesday handout night, and they were also super adorable. Oh yeah, Deb, I actually come to work every day with a full change of clothes, head to toe.
for reasons of being peed on or mud or whatever it would be. So yeah, I will be okay. Melanie, yeah, my golf cart's fixed. It seems to be, we have batteries that require a certain amount of water to be on them, and mine just drain really, really fast. I'm supposed to only need to maintain it like once a month, but it seems like every other week. So it's still functioning, but some days it barely crawls, so that's always fun. Let's go see if we can find these silly cats. Can't wait for you guys to see all the footage. Oh, look how beautiful the sunlight is today. So if you can believe it, that giant tube over there had all kinds of decoration on it, and it looked like a giant burrito. They tore the one whole side off. You can kind of see the filling coming out of the other side. It was really, really fun. Some enrichment nights, the cats don't always immediately play with things, and others they do. And last night was a really good one. All the keepers are going out to feed. Maxie, did you have fun with your burrito? So much fun. This is Max and Marianne. They're both Bobcats. They do share this enclosure. Hi. Did you have fun with your burrito? Yeah, we handed out some burritos and lots of tacos. Tuck got the taco bus that you saw. It's very, very cute. Our enrichment team is just absolutely incredible. This is Marianne. You guys marking each other? You don't have to mark each other. Silly. No, they are not siblings. They were introduced to each other when they were much younger, and they were of similar size and age. You can tell Max blew up one day and got significantly bigger, but as in most relationships, she rules the roost. And they're just very excited because it's almost breakfast time. They've seen some carts walk by for different routes. We feed once a day here every morning. And there's 4 different routes, usually anywhere from 1 to 4 keepers on each route to feed everybody. So let's go take a little drive and see who else we find that I can actually get to. Yeah, this is one of the best times of the day with such a pretty view over our lake. Morning and evening, we tend to get pretty blessed with beautiful sunrise and sunsets. We're here in Tampa, Florida. So, let's take a little drive. Those are our solar panels that pump the water through all of our tiger pools. Most of our tigers here have swimming pools. Most of them actually have 2. It's Gabrielle tiger getting ready to have breakfast. This whole middle area here is currently empty. There are no cats in any of these enclosures, and I believe this is the area they are intending to fix up, add swimming pools to for the 3 tigers coming into the Walkabout. Hi, buddy. Yep, Cynthia, that's the area we refer to as Tiger Island. It's not really an island, although today with all the water it feels like an island. But it's basically just 3 enclosures in the very center of the sanctuary.
Hi, baby boy. Are you the sweetest? Are you the sweetest? Yeah, that's a true answer. I believe you. And Go have his breakfast salad. Yep, we are open to the public every day but Thursdays and year-round. Most holidays, or I think all holidays. I don't know, I spend every holiday here volunteering anyway usually, so that's how that goes. I don't know, I don't think we do tours on like Christmas and stuff, but Thursdays is our project day, so today is going to be a lot of mowing the grass and weed eating, unless you have cats like Beecher who do all that work themselves. Beecher is a Savannah cat. So silly. Very, very talkative. We don't have an exact date for the Guatemala tigers. It took Hoover over a year to get to us from Peru, so there's a lot of red tape and permits and all kinds of stuff. Deb, today's kind of moving day, but not really. Some are getting extended vacations. I won't be following any of those today. I think Armani's getting an extended vacay because it's going to lead up to other cat moves next week. Hi! You being so silly. He's so beautiful. Beautiful eyes. Can't imagine that vocal calling at 2 a.m. That would have been something. Yeah, I try not to even get my hopes up about when they'll arrive because it can be way longer or way sooner. We just really don't know. Morning, Beth Ann. So if you guys are just joining, this is Beecher at Big Cat Rescue in Tampa, Florida. Eating the grass on the other side. So silly. I know. Are you stretching? That's an awfully good stretch. Look how long he is. So if you guys noticed, Jamie made 4 new designs, 4 for iPhone and 4 for Samsung. We have phone cases now available at bigcatrescue.biz. We put an ad out yesterday. They look awesome. We're gonna start with those 4, see how they do. It takes quite a bit of time out of her day, which she's an extremely busy person, to design stuff like that. So we're gonna start with those designs first, see how they do, and we may introduce others in the future. And we started this morning's walkabout with Breezy Bobcat, and we tried to see Perfection, but she was in her den. We saw Tut eating breakfast in his taco bus enrichment from last night. Let's see, he's gonna put himself where I can't see him, I bet. We've been through this before. Let's see, and then we went to Nabisco, who tried to attack. I know. It's super flooded, lots of rain. Oh, Becky, are you talking about the photo that Jamie posted yesterday? That's just a structure by the gift shop, so it's not gonna house a cat. I think it's for something different. Okay, here Catherine out feeding Natalia. Natalia's doing well. She's been moved outside. Well, he is now snubbing us. See who else we can find and possibly get to with all this water. Actually, I'd like to see Sundari. Yeah, who we were just looking at is Beecher. Here's Manny up on his platform, so if he'll stay up there, we'll go look at him. It's
hard. First thing in the morning, he's so food motivated that all he does is pace back and forth, and it makes you like dizzy to watch him. Oh, nope, he's already gonna come down. You can see Catherine in the background. She is working with Natalia for breakfast. That's what's got him super interested. He probably won't even walk up here. I feel like I'm showing you guys more cage and old enrichment than cats this morning. I apologize for that. Let's go see Sundari. She's right up front. Well, Melissa, you just missed Beecher talking our ears off. I haven't heard a lot of calling yet. Yesterday on my Instagram live, every cat in the sanctuary was saying something. It was amazing.
Hi. Where are you going, lady?
This is Sundari. She's a female leopard.
Hi, sweet girl. Look at her beautiful pattern. Very glad she got to wear it her whole life. Yeah. It's a sweet girl. Very sweet girl. Look at that long tail. She's walking me to lockout is what she's trying to do. She's like, so you have food, right? No, I'm sorry, lady. I'm sorry. That long tail. Yeah, she's got beautiful eyes and she's so observant. I watch her staring up at the sky all the time, watching birds and planes. And last year during the Walkabout, we had Afton and a crew that flew a drone for some footage. And it was amazing to watch Sundari stalk that thing in the air. Good morning, Anne-Marie. This is Sundari Leopard. Everybody's excited for breakfast time. We feed every day between 8 and 9. Your neighbor girl hiding. We don't see our mommy today. Yeah, Natalia has a very cute fluffy tail. She's an Amur leopard, so she actually has longer fur. All right, Miss Busybody. Everybody's busy today. You guys can learn about all the cats that live here at bigcatrescue.org/catbio. Yeah. And that'll have all their details, birth dates, anniversary dates, rescue dates, all that fun stuff. No, Susan, we're completely 100% a non-touch facility. Just trying to touch her cheek through the wire, it's way too close to that mouth full of teeth. If she were to accidentally hurt us, we could be forced to put her down and have her tested for rabies. So that's a risk that no one would ever take. You would be taken off property. And really what she's doing is marking that fence as her boundary. That's her territory. Just like your cats at home rub on you as soon as you get home, they're remarking their scent on you, you're theirs. So the big cats do the same thing with their fences and their platforms. It looks cute, but it's almost more like a warning. All right, Miss Sunny. See if we can find you somebody else to see. Yesterday we hung out with the Outback crew. We saw Cameron and Zabu and Andre and Amanda. So you guys can always watch the replays of our live feeds if you go to our main Facebook page, or you can use the show page. It always posts automatically over there. It's facebook.com/wildcatwalkabout. I'm just gonna walk. It's such a pretty morning here. See all the beautiful sun coming through. A lot of standing water, but of
course, as soon as the sun fully comes out, it will be drying up quick. There's Maya back there. I'm not gonna be able to get back to her either. We hung out with Riza a couple days ago on Facebook Live, and then I also did an Instagram Live with her. If you guys don't follow us on Instagram, you really should. That channel is growing like crazy, and there's always tons of new photographs. That's Hutch talking, and this is Cricket. You guys don't get to see Cricket that often. Hi, Cricks. You talking? This is Cricket Serval. She's an African Serval. Yeah, you tell them. You tell them who you are, lady. She's like, do you have the food? Do you have the food? Wow. Cricks, I'm sorry I didn't bring the food. You can see she's got a little bit of a deformity and difficulty walking. She was raised by someone who had thought since she was a vegan that the cat should be a vegan, which is nuts because they're carnivores. Oh good, Maya actually walked up front. I can get to her from here. Hi, lady. So it caused her a lot of issues in the long run. Hi, Maya. This is Maya Cougar. You gonna come say hi? They can hear you purr. Move the camera farther back. Thought I could hear you purr. So cougars or pumas or mountain lions, Florida panthers, their names go on and on and on, but they're all the same cat. Yeah, they just look a little bit different depending on what region you find them in, and then the locals call them different things. But Maya is a cougar, and this species is the largest cat that can still purr, just like your house cat. Everybody above that, it's more of a sawing call or a roar. She's still loving her her new enclosure. She had a little hiccup in the beginning. We don't know what, something either fell, you know, out of the tree during a storm or something spooked her. But she's back to loving it. Back to loving it. So pretty. So pretty. Most of the live feeds done here for Big Cat Rescue are either done by myself. My name's Brittany. I'm one of the staff members and a green shirt senior keeper. Or Carol, who is the founder of Big Cat Rescue. And occasionally Afton, our media producer, does them. But if it's a morning walkabout, almost 100% it's going to be me. Are you panting? You're so floppy. Almost all of the big cats have the flashes. Bobcats have them. Servals have them. I wouldn't know the smallest official species. The Bobcats have really, really definitive flashes. All right, Maya, we take the hint. So if you guys are just joining, this is Big Cat Rescue in Tampa, Florida. I know. I've got so much to say this morning, Chris. Yeah. This is Cricket again. No, Suzanne, we're always looking for volunteers and interns, and you don't need a degree. All of the animal care here is done by volunteers and interns. Hi, this is Sheena. Sheena is also an African Serval. We have a lot of African Servals here because They are so small, and people think they can domesticate them. These guys are fierce. They have to hold their own in Africa. They're literally around lions and hyenas and just massive, massive animals. So even though they're small, they're mighty. They've got big, big attitudes. They're incredible hunters. They can grab birds out of the air. That's Cricket behind me. But we're always looking for great volunteers and interns. I actually moved here with my husband from Ohio to get involved here. So as far as how we decide which cats are on the tour, really there's only just a couple that you can't see from the tour path. And as you're walking with your tour, as you spot a cat, that's who you stop and talk about. Keeper tours, there's a little bit more of a specific system. Only certain cats do like operant conditioning and enrichment and things like that. If you take a private tour, you can specifically request to try to see certain cats. But the way our cages are designed is there's like a front bubble closest to the tour path, but then like for instance Sheena's enclosure, you see that guillotine door there, it goes all the way back and wraps around towards that fence and then back over on that side. So if she wants to be seen, she can be seen, but if she doesn't want to be seen, then she doesn't have to. That's the way we've designed it. We're not like a zoo where they have night houses. They lock them in all night long and then they let them out to more space during the day so that guests are guaranteed to see them. So almost every time you come here, you get a different experience, which is kind of cool. Thank you for posting that link. Yep, you can always donate at bigcatrescue.org/donate. And Sheena's been here for a while. She's one of our special ones where she actually has an allergy to red, so blood, beef. She is a fish, shrimp, and chicken kind of a girl. Probably just another issue from being raised on like domestic cat food when she should be eating raw meat.
Yeah, you're so vocal this morning. I love it. We don't ever get to see you two, so this is quite nice. Yeah, somebody else we don't always see looking Servy. Let me walk over and see if Servy is visible. It's not too flooded in this area. Hi, Sheena. Oh, I'm sorry, baby. So that's why you don't see her a whole lot. She doesn't tolerate it, which is something I can totally respect. Let's see. They have great camouflage. There she is. I don't know if you can see her through that palmetto, but that's Servy. Hi, Servy. I know, she's like, you don't come with my morning breakfast and meds. I'm not exactly sure. I'm not a meds keeper, so I don't have exact information on which med goes to which cat. For the most part, I know what they're being treated for and everything, but I can't usually answer those very specific questions. Let me see. I don't think we're gonna get a great shot of her. Maybe. We'll see. I'm gonna try it. Hi, sweet girl. This is Servy. Yeah. That initial hiss they give you, we always say, is their official, the Serval hello. Yeah, my husband's also a senior keeper out here. We moved down because of what Ohioans refer to as the Zanesville Massacre, where a man had 56 exotic pets that nobody knew he had. He opened all of their enclosures and then committed suicide. And the animals ran amongst the neighborhoods and the hills, and law enforcement had no idea how to approach something like that. They didn't even know that he had those animals. So it ended in tragedy for all of the animals, almost. And it was traumatic to have lived in that area and gone through something like that. So
we started researching ways that we could help and get involved, and we also knew we wanted to move to Florida, so this was a no-brainer when we found Big Cat. Yeah, it was on our local news. You couldn't even drive down the highway. There were signs saying exotic animals on the loose. It was traumatic, so it definitely changed our lives. Yeah, Joe, it was horrible. So now we are down here trying to find ways to make sure something like that never happens again. Yeah, well, Servy's very focused on the keepers that are coming her way that have food. Good morning.
Yeah, is he out of the small section finally? Yeah, he left it.
All right. Yes, thank you for posting that. Big Cat Act is definitely, bigcatact.com is definitely your best way to help us keep something like that from ever happening again. Yep, that's the breakfast cart. Aaron and Abby and Mike. I like to point out why I don't follow the keepers in the morning, and it's become a distraction. Oh, look, just look how pretty all this is in the morning. All the pretty sunlight, all the greenery. I want to check in with Tiger Lily. I gave her a taco last night as part of the fun Taco Tuesday enrichment night for Afton's new video that'll come out probably next week, I'd imagine. And I don't know if she played with it or not. It's just like a little paper mache taco, not a real one. And I put pumpkin spice on it. It was put in over here and it's gone. So she took it somewhere. Oh, that makes me really happy. So you can see she got quite a makeover in her enclosure. I bet she took it in her den. That hill is actually a den that she can go in down there. But being all wet out here, she's probably like, no thanks. I don't see where it would have gone, so that's really, really adorable. But who I can show you, and this is another cat you don't always get to see often, is Dryden. He's a lot more brave than Kelowna. Hi, sweet boy. I didn't bring the food. He's brave and fierce. This is Dryden Bobcat. Yeah. That's you. This duck wire around his lockout is to do exactly that. It keeps ducks and vultures from being able to steal food from the cats. So he's just hanging out in lockout waiting on breakfast. Where's your girl? Oh, she's out too. She is actually also laying in her lockout right over there. I'm not gonna walk over because she'll run back to her den. And we have only just in the last few months gotten her to start coming out and eat in lockout. We used to have to push a plate of food into her and into her den. So I don't want to scare her. Hi, you're so handsome. I know, you're so fierce. This, folks, is why Bobcats are my favorite. Yeah, you constantly remind us that you are a wild animal. Shouldn't be a pet and you shouldn't be a fur coat. Magnificent. Well, that makes me happy to know that Tiger Lily took her enrichment somewhere. All right. We have one last hope. I'll try to walk up to Gilligan. Oh, there's Lily. She came out. You guys got to see Lily every day with Lily's Precious. It's one of our very oldest cats on property. Hi, sweet girl. Did you play with your taco?
Where did you put it? Look at her trotting. Are you running? Hi, sweetness. She's like, it's time for food. Right into lockout. That stone that you see there is where we would be putting her food in at. That's where she eats, and then she knows she can get fresh water there. It's Thurston calling. And a frog answering him. It's very interesting. Your neighbors are being rowdy today. Hi, sweet girl. You hiding behind that leaf? Yes, it's very swampy today. The sky just opens up, and this isn't even as bad as I've seen it here before. Hi. I know your feet are wet, and that's why you weren't out. You were in your den where it's nice and dry. But they do have a lot of places to get up high as well, so they're not, none of them are stuck on the ground, as she will perfectly show you. Is that for you? No, Alyssa, Tiger Lily does not allow anyone to touch her with a scratcher. So she will not allow it, which is why she has those mats. Hi, sweetness. You stay right there, don't jump. Sweet girl. Beautiful, beautiful. Tiger lilies from some of the original fur farm rescues. Her fate would have been somebody's fur coat. The saddest part about that is if you look at how gorgeous her coat is, the only part that they use to make fur coats is the belly fur. But they kill the animal anyway. Yeah. All for that little patch, because it's the easiest fur where it would all match. And you can learn all of their stories at bigcatrescue.org/catbio. You can lay down. She was born in 1995. So that's why the grooming isn't as easy for her, although honestly she looks pretty great aside from just the few that are around her face. I know your feet are wet. I'm sorry. Really, the only cats that actually enjoy water are tigers. Well, since we've got such a good view of her, I think I'm going to wrap up my feed with her today, because I could walk all the way down to Gilligan and not be able to see him at all. Where are you going? Bobcat tail. Thank you guys for joining. We actually saw quite a few cats, but we saw a lot of cages and enrichment today as well. It's very wet and mucky out here today. But thank you guys so much for all of the support you guys give the cats. Everybody who donated and shared, everybody who helped me answer questions. If I missed your question at all, I will reach out to you in the comments when I get back to my desk. She's like, yeah, I'm going back to bed if you guys aren't feeding me yet. Her feeders are actually right over there making their way over, so she'll come back. But, well, thank you guys. I'll leave you with this last beautiful view. Beautiful sun. So I hope you guys have a great day. I will see you again soon. Thanks.